are you? Sorry I'm running a bit late. My daughter came over after work, and I made some banana bread, and I wanted her to have some, so she came over, and we hadn't seen her in a bit, so we were a little overzealous in our talking. But here I am. I need to make sure I can see the chat, which I can't see yet, so I am going to find it. And then I can say hi to you guys. I hope everybody's doing really well. So happy to have you join me live always. It makes my day that you guys are choosing to spend your Tuesday and Thursday nights with me. I'm going to start by talking about Paper Pumpkin, but I'm trying to get my, oh, there's my computer. Let me mute that. And let's see if I can grab the live chat. I don't know why it's not coming up. Okay, I think I got it now. I hope everybody is doing awesome. I am happy to have you with me. Okay. Hello, Sherry and Kimberly and Donna. And I think that's it. Just a lot of catching up. And Lou, hey, I did not send any don't forget me posts. But that's okay, right? You guys are here. So happy to have you join live. So let's talk a little bit about the Paper Pumpkin. You only have until the 10th, and we're getting close, just 2 more days to sign up for this Paper Pumpkin if you want it. I think it's going to be a really cool one. I'm very excited about how it's a postage, and that the add-on has a postage die in it. So this one has 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 3 different coordinating envelope designs, which I think is pretty fantastic. I love when we don't have the same envelopes and we can do a variety of them. So how many of you guys are Paper Pumpkin subscribers? I'm curious. I love getting Paper Pumpkin because for me, I am constantly creating things for other people. So I love when somebody makes things for me. It certainly is my favorite thing when I get to work on something that somebody else has made, because like I said, I'm the one always making things for everybody else. So it's always a nice thing when I can have something that's, I don't have to come up with the idea, but I just get to craft and have a really great time with it. All right. Let's move on to the next. Oh yeah, let me show you the dies. I forgot that part. This die actually is a nice addition to the collection of the dies that are in the postage die set. So it's a good add-on. If you haven't gotten it yet, I would grab it. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to get it, but I hope that you can grab one because pretty awesome. Okay, Card Fiesta. That is a local class that I do here at a local Mexican restaurant. It's at LS Heck in Virginia Beach on the second Saturdays from 12:30 to 3:30. We actually get there at 12 and eat first, and then we start making cards at 12:30. But it is so much fun, and I hope that you can join me if you are a local on the second Saturday of the month. I did realize that in March, I am not going to be able to do it on the second Saturday. It'll be the first Saturday because I'm going to be gone for convention. So obviously I can't do so. So, but anyway, mostly it's going to be on the, on the second Saturday of the month. And we will be making cards. So I would love to have you join me. If you have not signed up yet for the Cute as a Bug Stamp Camp, what are you waiting for? It is pretty amazing and you are not going to want to miss it. So join us for Stamp Camp. You are going to get make and takes for 13 projects. It is pretty cool. And we are going to be also making 13 projects live for you in the chat. Hey, Maleda, how are you? Happy to have you with us. Hi, Rita. I missed you earlier. Sorry about that. But yeah, lots and lots of fun. Stamp Camp is always something different and fun, and everyone loves to do it because it's so unique and always has a lot of really great projects. The ladies are quite talented, and so they do a really good job, guys. So if you've never done Stamp Camp, I highly recommend it. If you don't want to be on YouTube, that's fine. You will get you will get YouTube videos. Sorry, if you don't want to be on Facebook, it's a Facebook group that we're in. But if you don't want to be on Facebook, you can get the YouTube links, and that's always a really good, quick and easy way to do your to see the bonus projects. And we have in the PDF, we also have YouTube links for the PDF projects as well. So you'll get, you don't have to have, like I said, you don't have to have YouTube, but yeah. All right. So I think that's it for that announcement. So save the date. It's February 20th and 21st, but registration only goes through the end of this month. All right. Bonus days are happening, and you get to earn a $5 coupon for every $50 that you spend. So if you choose to sign up for Stamp Camp, you have to purchase the suite. The suite is $75.25. And when you purchase that suite, you will get a bonus coupon. So you're going to get your $5 bonus coupon, and then you will get your $7.50 rewards. So it's quite a nice extra perk during this month, and you'll get to redeem them starting February the 3rd. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Hey, Janice. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Lee. Maleda. Who else? Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, hey, Lisa. Oh my goodness. And on top of that, it is product of the month. And if you spend $75 in my online store, you get this amazing stamp set. So you can join Stamp Camp, get your $5 reward, for $5 you can purchase this product of the month. So it's like a win-win. And I think we still have some of last month's product of the month. So if you spend $75 and you did not have last month's product of the month, you can purchase it because you're only allowed one product of the month per person. All right, that's it for that. Inky Hands crew. If you have not joined the crew, oh my gosh, you're missing out. You guys get 6 projects every month with video tutorials, detailed photos, and measurements. And I always do something really fun. I guess it was last year. And last month I got such great feedback. So thank you everybody who sent me feedback. I love that because it really helps me to do projects that you guys love when I hear a lot about it. But yes, awesome to be part of the crew. So please join. It's $7.99 a month. And it's basically a 6-project class for $8. You can't beat that. The price of a Starbucks coffee. Okay, we have some new kits. We have the Adopt a Pet kit, which comes with 4 projects. You get to make 1 of each. And it makes 4 boxes, 1 for each of the little each of the little pets to go into, which I think is really cute. Comes with these adorable adoption certificates. We have the butterfly garden kit, which I think is going to be really beautiful. This is our stamping kit this month. It's $24, and I think it's quite lovely. 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. So you would get 3 of each of these. And then the Lots to Love kit. I did order this kit. That's the one that I've ordered so far for this month. And it's also 9 cards, so 3 each of these cards, which I think they're so pretty. I love the pops of color with the white and then all of the little like bursts around the pieces are quite nice. And then if you missed December's, just because, I mean, December was a whirlwind in my eyes. This was the December kit. It's still available. It's really cute. It's 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. I don't have all 3 of them on here, but I can tell you that they all have that really cool banner that you get to stamp with lots of really cool sentiments. So it has botanicals and banners. That's why the name. And if you know anybody who's having a baby, this would make a really great gift. It's $22. It makes an album that they can treasure with their baby. And I can tell you from experience that the reason that I do what I do right now is because my daughter was born and I never got a baby book. So baby books are important to give people because sometimes you just don't, you think, oh, they probably have 10, 15 of those, but they need them. So excellent gift to give to somebody. Okay. Game night is coming and it is on the 29th of the month. The last Thursday of every month is game night. And this month we are doing birthday cards. We're using the Layered Thoughts stamp set. And sign up, guys, because the earlier the better. It really helps me to get your projects out to you. The faster I can order the product, the faster I can mail out after the game night is over. So let me get the links, and I'm going to put the link to this Cute as a Bug Stamp Camp registration. And then I will also post the January game night registration link. And then you guys can sign up for that. Just be aware that if you don't sign up during the live, the chat does go away right after the live is over. So grab the links, like copy that and paste it somewhere on your phone, or if you're watching on your phone or your iPad or on your computer, like in a note or something, so that you can go back to it later if you decide to register. Or if you want me to text you the link, just let me know. If I have your number, I'll be happy to text you the links. So I think that's it for announcements. So let's get started. I'm going to show you, I didn't show you on Tuesday, so I'm going to show you this time. We are using the Endless Love Suite. First, I have to find it. It's here somewhere. It's in a mini catalog. It's a mini catalog suite. Of course, I can't find it. So let me just look it up and make it quick for ourselves. Let's see. 31. See, I knew it was near the front. I probably passed right over it. All right. So this, I did pass right over it. This is the suite that we're using this week. And I'm also today using another stamp set that's for the memory keeping line. It's in the back part of the book. This one right here, Love Story. So if you haven't added this to your arsenal, you guys know I do 14 days of Valentine treats. And so that'll be coming up pretty soon. And so you want to have Love Story and you want to have the Endless Love Suite to do some of those projects. Also, there's a stamp that's called Happy Valentine's Day, and Reason to Celebrate, and I probably will be using these as well. So just wanted to share the products that I'm using in case you want to know what to order to do all of those projects. All right, does anybody have any questions for me, or should we just go ahead and start stamping this adorable card? Like, I cannot believe that I even came up with this card, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit wowed by my own self. Like, I had to show my daughter, I was like, look at this adorable card. It is so stinking cute. And she's like, yeah, Mom, it's really cute. And then I showed her, I said, this is what the stamp set that I used to make the card. And so she's like, oh, I don't know how you got that out of this. I don't know how I did it either. And like I said, I used love story for this word right here. But let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to show you how to make this adorable project. Gonna grab all of the things that we need. So we're gonna start, whoops, I just already dropped something, see, I'm dangerous. All right, so you're gonna start with a quarter sheet card base. This is a Flirty Flamingo. We're gonna start with that. You love my card, Sherry? Thank you so much. I love it too. So we're starting with the Flirty Flamingo base, and then you're gonna need a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white. So this one's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this one is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So you can see that they nest inside of each other. We're gonna push them to the side, and we're gonna start stamping on these die cuts. So I'm going to show you the dies really quickly. And these are the 5 colors of dies that you're going to need. And then you're going to need an X and an O. So let me show you the dies that we're using. So in the die set, of course, these are shown way smaller. We have this stitched die, which makes this shape right here. Okay, we have this die here, which has the one that has the little hole at the top. It's kind of like a charm. And then we have this plain heart, so you're going to need that. And then we have dies that do XO, so you're going to need one of those. So for this card, you're going to need 2 of the large dotted heart, 1 in Balmy Blue, 1 in Lemon Lolly. You're going to need 1 of the charmed hearts in Petal Pink. And then the 2 smaller hearts, 1 in Fresh Freesia and 1 in Bubble Bath. Okay, and then this is basic white for the XO. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stamp all of these hearts. And we're going to make them into those conversation hearts or candy hearts that they are out there, you know, on the planet. So adorable, always seen everywhere on around Valentine's Day. So the sweet word here that I'm going to stamp on this Balmy Blue is from the Love Story. It's from the add-on set. You could also die cut, you know, letters with the mini alphabet, because the mini alphabet matches this adorable stamp set. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my words. That's exactly what I was going for, was conversation hearts. So I'm glad that the vibe is happening. Okay, so there's that one. It'll darken up as it seeps into the cardstock. We're going to do the word love in Lemon Lolly. So these colors that I'm using today are the same colors as the hearts. Balmy Blue, Fresh Freesia, Bubble Bath, and Lemon Lolly. And they're part of the subtles. So if you're looking to purchase those, they are in the subtles line. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink up the word love. And all of them are stamped straight on as if they are those conversation hearts that we know so well. Okay. All right. So on our Petal Pink, we're going to glue our XO on there. So I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to finish stamping. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse. Let me take a sip of water. Hey, Lisa, I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome. So now we're going to do hugs and kisses. Well, this is one stamp, so let me show you. All right, see, sweet is from Love Story. Hugs and Kisses is together, and then Love is from Endless Love. So those are the 4 that we're stamping. So let me grab, we'll start with the Fresh Freesia and do Kisses first. So there's a stamp that says Hugs and Kisses. So all I'm going to do is ink up the word Kisses and just not ink up the word Hugs and. So we'll put Kisses on here. So that one's done. And now we're going to open the Bubble Bath ink pad. I'm sure they're out, Kimberly, because Target is already starting to get Valentine stuff. And I'm telling you, I went to Marshall's, TJ, Home Goods, that store, and they're already starting to get Valentine's Day stuff too. So I'm sure that they're out there for you to get them. I am going to be going out probably this week and trying to grab all the candies for all of the Valentine treats. Okay, so there's the word Hugs. It's a little harder to see in this light, but trust me, you can see it pretty good. It just looks very light in the camera. I'm looking at the camera now. It looks a little bit light. I love the Kisses. They always have different varieties at Valentine's, and I like buying the hot pink ones because, like, hot pink is my favorite color. And if you can't guess, like, I love Valentine's Day because I adore hearts. Hearts are so fun to me. I've always loved hearts since I was little, and I was used to draw hearts and do hearts. So if you haven't known that about me, hearts are like my thing. So that's why my name is Inky Handswarmhearts. So, because I love hearts. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. I think I added a little too much, but that's okay. I'm going to get some off. I'll show you what to do if you put a little too much glue on your stuff. You're going to take it with a tweezer and you're going to push it on your silicone mat, and that will get rid of quite a bit of it. I'm going to dip both of them. And this glue is so strong, so it will work even if with just a little bit of it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just ball it up and get rid of it. So that's what I do when I have extra glue. See, just like when you pick it up with your eraser, it balls right up and then you can toss it in the trash. I love Target so much. It's like my favorite store. That, and since we've gotten the house, I think I've gone to TJ Maxx and Home Goods and Marshall's more than I've ever gone in my entire life because I've just been trying to do things and get things ready. Okay, so now we're going to take and we're going to tie a bow on this little charm. Now remember, you can use any ribbon that you have. I'm using a thinner ribbon, and this is the faux velvet ribbon that was just out. Was it at Christmas? I think it was with one of the online exclusives. I can't even remember. They come and go so fast. But I hope that you got some of it. It is really cute. But any thin ribbon will work. So just use what you have in your stash, guys. Stampin' Up! Gets rid of it so quick that it's okay. Use what you got. Okay, but one side of this ribbon is fuzzy and one side of it is white. So what you want to do is when you tie your bow, you want to make sure that you have the fuzzy side up to do your loop so that your loop will be fuzzy. When you bring this one around, you want to wrap so that the white side is the knot. So that way when you push through, you're going to have the fuzzy side up again. Well, I just cut my nails. Every time I cut my nails, I can't pull ribbon through, but I'm gonna make it happen. I don't like to keep my nails long, so I am always cutting them. But see, when you do it that way, then you have the fuzzy on both loops, okay? So just a little trick, and then you can zhuzh up your bow. You can pull your loops a little longer if you want to, and make them pretty, okay? So there is our little charm, and it has its adorable little bow at the top. All right, so I'm going to move these to the side temporarily, and we're going to work on these guys. We're going to grab this white panel, And we're going to figure out how we want this to lay on our card. So I wanted the word love to be kind of sideways and the word sweet to be kind of straight up, but a little bit off. So maybe about right there, because I needed to leave room for the kisses to go on this side and not go over our card end. But we're going to start with these two first. So you want to hold them in place and you want to flip this over. And then what you want to do is you want to just figure out where your lines are going to be for your pieces, okay? So I'm going to flip it back over, make sure that I'm happy with that placement. I think I am. I might move this one a smidge. And I'm also going to mark on the top, right? Just one on each end of the piece here, okay? So little tick marks, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring my scoreboard. You didn't think I was going to ever make a card without my scoreboard, did you? Yes, it's a technical term. All right, so all of you that have the scoreboard, do you have a Sharpie mark down the 6-inch mark? If you don't, you need to do it. You literally just take a Sharpie, one like this, and you just stick it on the 6-inch line and mark it multiple times, and then you let it dry so that it doesn't get on your projects. But the reason that we do this is so that we can lay something and your eye can follow that line all the way down. It's kind of hard to follow the lines when there's so many of them, but if you have one of them marked, like I do here for this 6-inch, you can line it up the way you want. So I am going to go first on that side, then on this side, and then I'm going to go ahead and push that through. And I'm going to do a little score mark on those pencil lines. And then same thing with my love heart here. So you're going to use your little piece and mark. And you want to mark on the front, because remember how I tell you that the thick mark is the one that you want to bend against? So this is going to bend under the card, okay? So you want to mark your score line on the front of your hearts. You get nervous when I use that guillotine, but I promise you I'm being safe. Okay, so now we're going to position our hearts where we want them. And one at a time, we're going to hold it in place, bring this part down, and you're just gonna add a little bit of glue to the part without the lines. Okay, I added more than a little bit of glue, so I'm just not gonna squeeze anymore, and I'm just gonna move it around this heart because I got a little too much coming out at first. All right, so you're just gonna play with it until you get it, and then I'm just gonna try and push a tiny bit off of the tip and work it around this line here where the little holes are. All right, so that's the first one. So we're just gonna press it into place and just hold it for a second. Kimberly, I knew we were soul sisters right away. I knew it. All right. So now you want to just press the front and make sure that you're good. And if any of the pencil marks are showing, you can either use a regular eraser or you can use your adhesive eraser and erase those. Okay, so you don't want those to show when you flip your card open, okay? So now we're gonna add our sweet. So we're gonna put this one at this side. First I have to go ahead and mark my end. And this one's gonna go over the top and a little bit down from the top of the white. And we're gonna open this one. And again, same thing, we're gonna add A little bit of glue. Hopefully this time I'll be a little more careful than I was before. There we go. And then just real thin and lightly, just get around that edge where the dots are. I just squeeze a little bit and then I use the tip to rub it in until I need to squeeze a smidge more. There we go. All right. So now we will add this one and press it into place. This is why you need to stamp before you do all this scoring, because see how the S goes over the edge? So you definitely want to do your stamping first. And we're going to open, and I'm just going to make sure that my pencil mark is erased. And I also want to look on the front here and make sure that those little dash marks I made, yeah, you can't see those. All right. So now we're going to start adding some hearts. And I wanted the kisses one to come out here, but to overlap the T and come almost to the edge right here. But I don't want to glue it to the yellow, only to the blue. So what we're going to do, again, like we did before, is we're going to open it like this. And I'm going to pencil mark this piece. And I'm going to put my glue there. And then we're going to lay it back down. Should be good. Remember, it's a little over the T. I'm not going to push it hard. I'm just going to push it enough for it to grab. And then I'm just going to make sure that my pencil line mark is right there. And push that into place. And I'm quite happy with how that looks. And now we're going to do the word hugs. So the word hugs kind of is hanging off of this pink. I mean, the pink is hanging off of the yellow heart, just like that, but kind of slanted in this direction. And so I'm going to hold that in place, mark my pink heart, grab my glue, add a little bit here. And bring it forward again. Remember, just get it to grab, but don't smush it hard so that you can move it. See, I was way out, so now I can bring it in. And there we go. Push that one into place. So now we have our little hearts covering up, okay? In the inside here, we're going to stamp. I don't know if I showed you the inside, but I'm going to show you now. Happy Valentine's Day, and I chose to stamp it in Fresh Freesia. So that we're going to start with the word Valentine's. They are 3 separate words in this Endless Love set. So you have Valentine's, Happy, and Day, so you can put them together. But you could put Happy Love Day. And the reason that these are all separate is so you can use them for different things. Sending you love, today and always. And there's a to from, so you could do little tags, which I think that's really cute. If anybody is doing teacher gifts for grandkids or anything, this is a really cute card to make for the teachers. Okay, so I'm going to grab the word Valentine's. Here it is. I was like, where did it go? And one thing I want to make sure is that these words are going to fit when I close this piece, okay? So I need the word Valentine's to be right about there where those purple and blue hearts are. So just make sure that you check that before you stamp. So there's Valentine's. Let's see if it covers, and it does. We're gonna clean. Thank you so much, Sherry. I'm glad you love it. All right. This is a great card for grandkids, for teachers. It's just a great card. So I hope that you guys will make it because I think it's pretty cute. All right, so now we're going to do happy. So we'll do that one. That's a separate stamp. We're going to put that one right above here in the center. And then I'm cleaning my stamp. I don't know if you can see that, kind of off camera-ish, I think. And because there's only so much room here, guys. And then we're gonna do day. try and center it on the happy right there. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. This would be a really great card to make for a girlfriend. I mean, really, as women, we should celebrate each other as much as possible. So you should definitely have a Valentine's Day celebration with all of your girlfriends, because that's life, you know. Your girlfriends, your good ones are there for you through it all. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and attach this on to our Flirty Flamingo layer. So I'm going to close those hearts and just grab my glue. So we're going to, my brain, I've never told you that my brain works like normal people. It just doesn't. I know it doesn't, but hey, I use it for good. So that's all I can say. All right, so we're going to take this and all of that glue that I have just attached, and we're going to grab, okay, come on, card, work for me. All right, I forgot to put the glue on these. You need it on all of it, not just that. So put on these pieces also. I forgot. I got a little carried away. All right, so now grab your card and we're going to add it onto our base. And because we have this fantastic wet glue, we have the wiggle room that we need. I'm going to press down that yellow base and then bring the blue down. Yeah, so this is how your card opens. Isn't it just the most adorablest card ever? I actually came up with this today. I've been procrastinating and procrastinating and procrastinating making a card for tonight. And I was just like, come on, you can think of something good. I just didn't want my cards to be like everybody else's with this set. And so, see, you don't even have to have the DSP. If those colors of the designer series paper don't call to you in the suite, you can make your own colors, make it any way you want. All right, so now we're going to add the heart here, and this one's going to be popped up off of these other two cards. Other two hearts. So it's only going to be off of this area. So what you want to do is kind of look and see what part is covering, and one at a time, you're going to start sticking your dimensionals down and just make sure that they cover. So I'm going to put 2 here. That should cover that part of the heart. And then, of course, I need 1 on the back of this little charm section here. So we're going to have 2 there, 1 on that piece. And then I need maybe a large one. I'm going to find that one. Hey, Clem. Thank you, Lou. I'm glad you made it, Clem. You were trying to tell me that I needed to glue the hearts. I'm not going to glue them down because they're the opening. All right, so I'm going to add 1 right here. Let's see if I need any more. You just kind of have to play around and figure out. I think I need 1 right here. I don't like that little gap, so I'm going to add 1 more right there. Let's look and see. I think we're good now. Maybe 1 here, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to glue everything down first, and then we'll look. Actually, let me grab my pinch bowl. Thank you, Kimberly. You make me feel so good. Thank you for that feedback. I appreciate it. That's what I was going for. I just didn't want my cards to be like everybody else's. I needed to give you something a little more fun. Okay, I do have room for 1 more mini. So I'm going to tuck it under. That means I'm going to pull the back off and then tuck it just right under here and make sure that it's on the blue and under the peach. And then you don't want any of them showing on this side, so you got to be a little careful. All right, so now we're going to add our embellishments. All right, so all of that is down. So yeah, not a lot of dimensionals today, but I still used them. I still used the scoreboard. All my staples are still in use. I just used them in a different way today. Okay, so I'm using the loose Valentine assortment. Yes, please like and share the video. You can also hit the save button, which looks like a little bookmark or a little banner. And you can save it to your watch later, and then it'll come up for you to watch it again if you want to watch it down the road. So I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I'm sure I have, but maybe I don't remember. But what you want to do is you want your embellishments to be an even number. I mean, odd numbers, not even numbers. So I normally use 3, but I really felt like 5 was the number for this card. It really helped to pop the, just add a little extra heart touch to the card, and I just really felt like 5 was the number. So this is how I am adding them. Oh, so we're going to add 1 dot here. Well, I think I have to unclog my glue first. Then we can add a dot. All right, here we go. 1 dot right there, and then I'm going to put a heart on it. I wish all of our embellishments were loose. I really don't like having them have adhesive on them. I know I'm probably the exception to the rule, but I just really, really like putting my own. Back in the day, we didn't have embellishments that have an adhesive when I first started with Stampin' Up, and I just love it so much more adding the glue myself. You get a lot more for your money when there's no adhesive on them. I mean, look at how big this is when they're loose. Like, I don't even know if it says how many pieces. It probably says ounces or something. It does. It says grams. But literally like thousands are in here. So I prefer having ones that we can do ourselves. So since I decided to do 5, I thought 5 was the lucky number today. I chose the pink because I thought it went really well with our pastel theme. Because there's pink and red and white. There's little envelopes and there's little red lips, and then there's little sprinkles in that assortment. It's a great assortment. All right, guys. So what do you think? Isn't it so adorable? So to open your card, you're going to open your hearts, and there's your Happy Valentine's Day. You can make sure that your yellow goes in first. But how cute is that? And then if you want to get the card to lay flat, what you want to do is you want to just push down on these edges, and it will help your card to stay. Remember, I didn't burnish those, but there they are. See, nice and flat. All right, let's bring the stamp sets out that I used. So I used Endless Love and the bundle, and then I added this love story. I think this arrow is so cute, and all these little words are so cute. Like, you could put sweet treats and give them to coworkers. It's just so fun. Or just like give your little neighbors a little treat on Valentine's Day. I just think it's adorable, and it's a good addition. So I think this catalog, in my opinion, has the best add-ons from the scrapbooking section. So check those out. And don't forget the online exclusives, because they're also pretty great. I love the spring mini. I love the Christmas one, but I really, really love the spring mini. I just love the holidays of the spring, and I love when the weather gets a little warmer and it's springtime. So thank you, Debbie. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate you. Thanks for the kisses, Donna. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, thank you, Janice. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are the best. I would love it if you made a purchase with me. And if you would like to come to Stamp Camp, which I would love to have you, all you need to do is purchase the Cute as a Bug suite. If you already own it, you can purchase anything in the store up to the $75.25 is the minimum you have to spend. And then you can get to Stamp Camp and get 26 projects with that adorable Cute as a Bug set. So I would love to have you sign up. Let me put the links one more time. This one is for game night. Of course, I need registration ASAP for game night so that I can start ordering the products that we need for that, and that way I can get them out as quick as possible to you guys. I am going to be sending the December game night tomorrow. I'm going to the post office, and I'm probably going to Target, and I am probably going to Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ's. So I'm gonna go shopping for you, Kimberly. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. You mean so much to me, and I'm sorry I was a little late, but we didn't go too long today, so I made it up for you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Please subscribe to the channel, click the thumbs up, save the video, and share with your friends. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for being here. You guys mean the world to me. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping, my friends.